You know, Laura, it doesn't take much intelligence to get yourself into a nailed-up coffin. But how do you get out of one without removing one nail?
Where are you going?
I'm going to the movies.
Come back here, Tom Wingfield. I'm not through talking to you.
I don't want to hear any more.
You're going to listen to me, and no more insolence from you. I'm at the end of my patience.
So what do you think I'm at?
I don't believe you go to the movies every night. People don't go to the movies at nearly midnight, and movies don't let out at 2 a.m. You come stumbling home, get 3 hours of sleep, and then off to work. Oh, I can picture how you're doing down there. Mopey, dopey, because you're in no condition.
No, I'm in no condition!
You might think of your sister. What right have you to jeopardize your job? How do you think we'd manage?
You think I'm crazy about the warehouse? I go to the movies because if I can't live my life, I might as well watch someone else live theirs. Every day in that hellhole, a little bit more of my life slips away and it's killing me! But I get up! I go! For $65 a month, I give up all that I dream of doing and being ever! And you say self? Self's all I think of? Well, listen, if self's all I thought of, then I'd be where he is, gone! Gone.
In New Orleans, they call the rising sun. And it's been
Every time you come and yell in that goddamn rise and shine, I say to myself how lucky dead people are!
and God, I know I'm one.
Don't grab at me, mother!
Where are you going?
I'm not my father.
Don't you dare mention your father! He abandoned us long ago, leaving me alone to fend for you and your sister.
Rats always abandon a sinking ship, mother. I wish I had.
I don't believe that lie.
You're right. I wouldn't tell you before, but I'll tell you now. I wished on the moon that I could be a dangerous criminal, and that's what I've been out doing every night, mother. I'm leading a double life, a simple, honest warehouse worker by day, and by night a dynamic czar of the underworld, mother! I'm fabulously rich. I steal and plunder. I run a string of cat houses in the valley. I go to gambling casinos. I spin away fortunes on roulette tables.
And
that's not all. I've joined the Hogan Gang. I'm a gang lord, yes, a gang lord. Rich and terrible and fearsome. I'm going to the opium dens of vice and criminal hangouts. Boss Hogan uses me for his toughest, most gruesome jobs. I'm a hired assassin.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Why, just last week he had me kill a dozen rival gang members after I single-handedly smuggled 15 kegs of illegal hooch downtown. Tommy gun in a violin case. Down on the street they call me Killer Wingfield. My enemies plan to dynamite this place. They're gonna blow us all sky high some night. I'll be glad, very glad, and so will you. You'll go up on a broomstick over Blue Mountain with 17 gentlemen callers, you foul, ugly, babbling old witch!
Now, I'm not saying that all it takes to get with me is a beautiful broad with a nice rack. No, baby, I'm deeper than that.
That's so.
Why, sure, baby.
How deep?
Mariana Trench, honey.
Really?
Yep. And just between you and me, I pack more heat than a .45 caliber bullet.
But the ladies are just crawling all over you bugs.
Well, only the ones I elect, and those are a very select few. That's not to say invitation to Club Bugs is totally exclusive. Say, Betty, you got a fella?
First, let me ask you something, Bugs.
Sure, baby.
Did any of your girlfriends ever tell you you look like a circus poster?
Pardon?
Takes more than bad haircut and 3 cheap martinis to get to my store. Sorry, doll.
Gosh.
Tommy, how you doing?
Just fine, Bugs. Gonna be doing a whole lot better, too.
Yeah, that's right, Tommy. Now that you're a member and all, you know we look after our own.
Here's to the free life, Bugs.
Damn government and their prohibition. Getting so a fella can hardly get drunk around here.
Each business running a little slow, Bugs.
Yeah, the coppers grabbed one of our trucks crossing city limits. And the Vincenzo mob is trying to take the south side from us. It's a brutal business, Tommy. But don't worry, this place has been under the Hogan gang for years.
Say, Bugs, I'm anxious to start doing some real work for the family, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know, Tommy, but trust don't come overnight. At least not the family's kind of trust. We run deep, you know.
I can accept that.
Yeah, well, I've been in my whole life. I just got my first job a couple days ago. You hear about the hit on the Main Street Bank?
You were in on that, huh?
Well, no, but almost. No, I wasn't, but I know the guys who were. But don't worry, Tommy, we'll have some jobs for you real soon. Boss Hogan likes you.
Does he? Why?
Not sure, but I overheard the fella saying it's got something to do with your father.
My father?
But listen, Tommy. I got a couple of guys I want you to meet. We got a poker game going on out back. You want us to cut you in?
Okay.
I think you're gonna like these guys, Tommy.
We'll see about that.
Well, they're Italian, but they're all right. So, Tommy, where you all up these days?
Staying at a hotel.
Hotel? What, ain't you got any family?
Well, I was living with my mother, but she passed away.
Oh, is that so? That reminds me. You hear about what happened down on 5th and Main? Some woman shot to death in her own apartment.
You'll go up on a broomstick over Blue Mountain with 17 gentlemen callers, you foul, ugly, babbling old witch! Yeah, I heard about that.
Shot by her own son. This time, I tell you, it's getting so a fella can hardly get drunk around here. Damn prohibition.
So, Bugs, who are these Italian guys?
Just a few guys I met in the bar the other day.
You just met a couple of Italians.
Yeah, why?
Don't you find that just a little shifty?
Well, now we got some more suckers to win some rhino off, huh?
Sure, Bugs.
Raise you 40.
I'm out.
Julie, you crumb. I've only got 30. Come back when you got bigger suds.
This is the rum. Oh, yeah. Hey, fellas. This here is Tommy Wingfield. Say hi, Tommy. Oh, yeah. That there's Tony Fuerte. Then there's Giuliani Ribisi. This here is, Troy, what is it again? Caparzo, that's right. And that fellow over there with the curly hair is Alphonse Della Rocca.
Fellas, what's the case? You a big violin player, Tommy Wingfield?
I can play a little.
Well, let's hear a tune. You in the mood for a tune, fellas?
Not yet.
Well, you be sure to show me what you've got later.
Sure thing.
Hey, are we here to play poker or listen to chin music all night? Alphonse, cut Tommy in, would you? Go ahead and make yourself at home, Tommy, and I'll show you how to rob 4 wops blind. Same setup, Julie?
5-card draw, no ceiling. Unless the kid has an objection.
You ever play, kid?
A little.
And is that $25 each? Hold on, Slick. Before you go throwing any of your ante, know this and know it well. Once you do, you're in it to the end. And nobody walks without paying up.
Ah, he's up, Tony. He's good for it.
We start with your first 5 cards. You can drop up to 3 and get replacements from Della Rocca. Then we start the betting. Ante's at 25, first bet's 100.
I'll match you to raise you 100.
Call.
You gotta make your first bet based on the potential of your hand.
Call. I'll call.
I call. And raise you 2 G's.
Kids pack and eat, huh?
You win?
Fellas, we playing that kind of game?
I'm up.
Alright, kid. You're on.
Alright. After the first bet, you can drop cards and Della Rocca will deal. If you feel your hand is strong enough, then you can raise the bet. After everyone's satisfied, we play our hands. You follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, outgun the opposition, bag them, just take over your winnings.
So that's it?
That's it.
Where's the fun in that?
You're right, there's more to the game of poker than that. In fact, you can't even win that way.
Ain't no skill in looking at cards and fleeing some wager.
The way to win is watch the other players. See if they're bluffing.
A lot of guys try to scare the other guys into folding by making big bets when they got shit for a hand.
That's so. How can you tell?
I don't think experienced players know what to look for, like a twitching the eyes, moving the fingers.
Or a flat-out confession.
You never get a confession on the guilty ones. All you can do is watch. Wait.
A more subtle player will lure people in with small bets. He has a great hand.
Then no one backs out. Bluffer takes all.
Most experienced players, how they even look at their hands. They just watch the other players for signs.
A real bluffer will always show himself in bench.
One way or another, right?
That's right.
Bit hot in here, eh?
One card out, one side.
Everybody still in?
I call. So, what happens when your suspected bluffer doesn't give you any signs?
You got nothing on him. You gotta let him walk.
Although we usually don't.
So, why drag it out?
That's not the fun of it.
Cat and mouse.
And, what if your mouse is innocent?
That's usually not the case. Although you never know which guys are fake. Which are the real deal.
What if your mouse has claws?
That's never the case. Give me card funds.
Okay. So you've got your mouse picked out, and you're sure of a bluff. What do you do then?
Come down hard on the bastard. Don't let him walk away with anything.
Or you can cut a few corners. Just don't let him walk at all.
I'll tell you what, Tommy Wingfield. Let's up the stakes a little bit. Throw in 4 G's. Winner takes all.
I'm out.
Too rich for my blood. Excuse me, fellas, I gotta go to the washroom. I'll be back for the next hand, and I'll bring some more booze.
So what's it gonna be, Tommy Wingfield? You in or out?
I'm in.
I guess we're in business. Full house. 9s over jacks. I guess we'll find out if it's real or not. Fuck me. 4 of a kind, huh?
Guess now we know who's real.
You cheated.
Yeah? When?
Ain't nobody ever outbluffed Giuliani in a poker game, kid.
Maybe he ain't as good as you thought.
What do you know, you Yankee punk?
I know for one that you don't habitually play poker with one hand in your pocket.
What are you talking about?
Now that you got your hand off your gun, you want to talk about who's bluffing? Or who's got the bigger claws?
Calm down, kid, before you get yourself hurt.
Who do you work for and why are you after me?
Enough of this, let's grease them!
Wait. The boss wants him alive, so we take him alive.
What about the other guy?
He's just a delivery boy. He did his part. Tony, pick up the boss's case. Let's go.
Alright, kid, on your feet.
Sorry, fellas. I had to.
You ready to talk, you greasy wop?
We didn't mean for this to happen!
You think I'm blind? It's a game of show and tell. You're not telling me anything, but you're showing me everything! I know you're after me. Life's short, Caparzo, and if you don't start talking, it's gonna get a lot shorter!
Don't shoot, I'll talk!
Go.
Don Vincenzo sent us! You pissed him off! No one messes with Don Vincenzo, we were here to bring you in!
Why?
I don't know, we were only given the description and the instructions!
Don Vincenzo? Where can I find him?
He's building a deal at the Vista Hotel right now!
How will I know him?
He's a rich guy, swanky, carries a gold pocket watch!
Alright. You ready?
I told you what you wanted! Let me go!
Bluffer takes all, Caparzo. Goodbye.
No, wait!
persuaded the Hogan got deal.
Tom, you're not excused from the table.
I'm getting a cigarette.
You smoke too much.
He's had a hard day at the factory.
Maybe. But I don't fancy what that smoke is doing to him. Or you.
I'm fine, Mother.
Other young men forced to work in a factory try to improve their situation by getting an education, not by smoking or staying out at night.
Amanda, we can't afford school for Tom, and he can't save up to get it. He spends all he makes trying to put food on the table for us.
Yes, that is true. And don't call me Amanda, honey. It's impolite. Young women should always be polite, especially to their mothers.
I'll get dessert.
Resume your seat, little daughter. I want you to stay fresh and free for all your gentlemen callers.
I did not expect to get a gentleman callers, Mother.
Sometimes they come when least expected. What? I remember in Blue Mountain.
I bet I know what's coming.
Yes, let her tell it.
Again?
She loves to tell it.
One Sunday afternoon in Blue Mountain, your mother received 17 gentlemen callers. Why, there weren't enough chairs to accommodate them all.
You don't say.
And how did you entertain those gentlemen callers?
I knew the art of communication. It wasn't enough for a girl to have a pretty face and a graceful figure, although I wasn't slighted in either respect. She also needed a nimble wit and a tongue to meet all occasions.
What did you talk about?
Breaking news. Things of importance in the world.
Like the news about the Hogan gang?
Yes. How dreadful to know those hooligans are in our very city. Why, it happened just down the street.
The Hogan gang? What happened?
Here, it was in the paper this morning.
Yesterday morning, in a shocking display of recklessness, 3 men reportedly members of the Hogan gang raided the Main Street Bank and made off with over $30,000 in cash. Please continue to search for the suspects who are armed with .45 caliber submachine guns. Wow.
Now don't you get any ideas, Tom Wingfield. Excitement in the movies is different than in real life.
Being a gangster. Wow. And $30,000? I could do a lot with that money.
You could buy a one-way ticket to your grave, Tom. And then where would we be? Me and your sister? Laura, honey, is it acting up again? Go lay on the couch. I'll be in with some tea in a minute. Laura says you hate the apartment and go out every night to get away. Is that true?
Why?
She has an idea that you're not happy here.
What gave her that idea?
What gives her any idea? However, you do act strangely. I'm not criticizing, understand that. I know your ambitions do not lie in the factory, but why, Tom? Why are you so restless? Where do you go every night?
I go to the movies.
Why do you go to the movies so much, Tom?
I just need adventure sometimes.
You scare me, Tom. More and more you're taking after your father and his ways. Always out late. Always doing something. His own secret business, he said. Never told me what it was.
But I'm not my father.
No. Thank goodness you're not. At least you're still here.
Do you have any idea where he went?
Whatever held his mind, whatever his secret business was, I think that's where he is now. Tea! Coming, Laura, coming!
He's here, boss. Send him in. You can come in.
Welcome, Mr. Hogan.
Don Vincenzo.
Please, Mr. Hogan, have a seat. Dominic, will you get our guests some drinks? You look tense, Mr. Hogan. Is there a problem?
I don't know. Is there?
I see our hospitality has made you nervous. Well, after all, it's not every day two rival gangs come together in friendship.
Over some poor dead kid.
Are you, apprehensive at our agreement?
Not at all. We only picked him up because you wanted him.
Is he not a worthy addition to your ranks?
Too early to tell.
So how is our little arrangement going?
It's already underway. He's not walking out of there alive. We agreed that if I do this for you, we get the south side.
I'm aware of our agreement, Mr. Hogan. The south side is yours if your man delivers.
He will.
Who are you using?
A peon.
Expendable?
Of course.
It's remarkable that those who are the most expendable often prove to be the most useful, isn't it, Mr. Hogan?
So what's the deal? Why do you want this guy dead?
My business is my own, Mr. Hogan.
Uh-huh. But no one gives up 20 square miles of liquor territory for some pissant.
Tell me, Mr. Hogan, are you familiar with the social or marital tendencies of the average duck?
Huh?
Oh, it's really quite extraordinary. A drake will select a female duck, or hen if you will, and be her mate, never leaving her and never seeking another. Furthermore, if one of them were to be killed, the surviving mate would grieve the loss and reach a level of devastation such that it would never seek a replacement. Ever. Similar tendencies are shown in penguins and ferrets, but with the ferret, it's only with sexual isochronism. Female ferret goes into heat, doesn't get screwed, female ferret dies. But this is not about fucking. Now one would think that with such a level of dedication to be met, one would have to select a mate suitable enough for one's lifelong affection. But how to select? How does one penguin differ from the next? Well, the qualities humans would look for would be physical or mental attractiveness, childbearing ability, or wealth. But that matters little. What does matter is that once you've selected your mate, she is yours, and you are hers, for life.
This you?
It was me. A long time ago.
Cute dame.
Now, Mr. Hogan, you speak of territory and the gaining and losing thereof. When your mate becomes yours, you are obligated to her defense, much like a piece of territory or property. Do you see that picture?
Yes.
Would you say the people in that picture are in love?
I'd say so.
Wrong, Mr. Hogan. What would make you believe that they are?
Geez, two people smiling, holding hands, looking at the camera?
Exactly. They are looking at the camera. If they were in love, they'd be looking at each other, not the goddamn camera. Now, inasmuch as we humans are among the most selfish creatures to walk the earth, and have skewed our marital vows beyond recognition of that of the admirable animal kingdom, it is accepted that people may not remain in love for the duration of their marriage.
Ain't that the truth?
But even so, we are still under the obligation of their protection. And like the duck, we hold to that obligation even after their death.
So what? This guy whacked your ex-wife?
That will be my men with the update of the situation.
What happened? You're gonna want to hear this, boss.
Excuse me, Mr. Hogan. Caparzo, do you have him?
Caparzo's dead, boss. This is Vince. It's a slaughterhouse down here. Looks like our boy got wise. Everyone's dead.
I see. And the delivery boy?
I caught him running out the back with a bullet in his arm. He says our guy might be heading your way. You might want to tie things up on your end.
Indeed. Good work, Vince.
One more thing, boss.
What?
He's got the case.
Fine.
What should I do with the delivery boy?
We'll deal with him. Meet me at Mason Gorge in 20 minutes.
What was that all about?
Bad news, Mr. Hogan.
Oh, shit.
Something of a wrench in the works, Dominic. Your brother Vince found all of our people dead and the case gone. Our prey has eluded us.
Shit.
He now knows the names of all our money laundering agencies, our people, where we live, what we do. He has enough information to put us all away for a very long time. Not to mention $100,000 in cash. guess everything.
What do we do?
You can keep that picture, Mr. Hogan. I will keep my town.
Boss?
Get DeMarco and Navarra down here to grab Wingfield when he shows up. You come with me. We have a failure to dismiss.
Why, Tom? What are you looking at, Tom?
The moon.
Is there a moon out tonight?
It's rising over downtown.
So it is. You made a wish yet?
Mm-hmm.
What did you wish for?
That's a secret.
A secret, huh? Well, I can be just as mysterious as you. I won't tell mine either.
I bet I can guess what it is.
Is my head so transparent?
Well, you're not a sphinx, you know.
No, I don't have secrets. I'll tell you my wish. Laura.
I thought perhaps you'd wish for a gentleman caller.
You might think more of your sister, Tom Wingfield. Didn't you hear her in there? Coughing, dying. No, she's gone.
I couldn't wish away her bronchitis. And I can't wish away her death.
You're right.
I know you miss her. I miss her too. But what matters is that we're still here. We're a family.
Family. Only your father wouldn't have left.
Don't start this again, Mother. What could he have done?
With his income, we could have afforded the antibiotics for Laura.
Who was my father?
A coward. He always put on a big show about being the man, the protector of the family. But in the end, he was just a coward. A scared child. So he left when the fear overcame him.
Why did he leave? What was he afraid of?
I'm not sure why he left. But I think he was afraid of you.
Of me?
You, though only a baby at the time, were the biggest threat to his position, his role. He couldn't handle it.
So he left.
Gone.
And if you were still here?
We would have been able to afford medicine for Laura. We could send you to college. We would have watched you and your sister grow to be successful. Happy, people with your own families to provide for. It'd be a real family. Not just a collection of people apart. Maybe people ought to really think about what it is they really want. Are you going to tell me what you wished for?
What did I wish for?
you are? You think you can just go wandering around into people's rooms? What's wrong with you? Are you listening to me? Are you deaf, man? Perhaps I should teach you some manners of a sort. You young punk, you. Come on, God! I'm calling security!
Tommy.
Don?
Tommy. You mind telling me why you find it necessary or appealing to slaughter my people?
Because they were unable to do their job.
Yeah? What job is that?
You want me dead.
Do you know why?
No.
Do you know what territoriality is, Tommy? It is the condition of possessing a personal attachment to a certain asset, and the pattern of behavior involving the defense thereof. Now, Tommy, I will admit to having my own personal vices, one being said partiality to my belongings.
What's your point?
You took something from me, boy, something that although I no longer have, I vigorously protect. A woman named Amanda.
Who was my father?
Don't you dare mention your father! He abandoned us long ago, leaving me alone to fend for you and your sister.
Don't you get any ideas, Tom Wingfield?
Only your father would have left. That's where he is now.
And then where would
And if you were still here?
What did you wish for?
Are you listening, boy?
What?
You'd better leave town, or I'll be coming for you.
Come and get me.
And yet I find it curious as to why this has not been accomplished. One incomplete objective with 6 bodies in its wake. I am getting tired of this, Tommy.
No offense, Don, but the corpses kind of reflect poorly on your establishment.
Tommy, one would do well not to fuck with the Vincenzo family. Tomorrow. You show up tomorrow at the Weldman farm on Route 44 at noon. We'll settle this, man to man, eh, boy?
No. Father to son. I did not kill my mother.
Hardly worth the effort.
Shut up, you old bag!
Sorry, doll. Can't have you squealing on me. You ready?
Oh my God, Mom!
Laura says you hate the apartment and go out every night to...
Rat's always a bed in a sinking ship,
More and
Mother.
more you're taken after your father and his ways.
But I'm not my father.
If only he wouldn't have left.
Do you have any idea where he went? You know, Laura, it doesn't take much intelligence to get yourself into a nailed-up coffin. But how do you get out of one without removing one nail?
Is there a moon out tonight?
Just one guy, boss?
Only one. And this town is mine. Scourge of the unarmed and old, helpless ladies alike. The magnificent, the invincible, the renowned Killer Wingfield, come for his final vengeance. It's been a long time, son.
I didn't kill her!
Oh, it's too late to weasel out of it now, boy. You're in it now. Up to your neck.
I don't want to get out of it. I just want to see you where you belong.
Oh yeah? Where's that?
In your grave.
You talk a big game, boy. Look around you! Where are your Hogan friends now? I can tell you with no small degree of certainty that 4, including your boss, are at the bottom of Mason Gorge, and the rest will soon follow. Where do you have to go? You think I won't find you? With Hogan gone, I own this town! You've got shit!
Laura's dead. Amanda's dead. That's on your conscience.
What are you gonna do, chastise me? The only truly natural aspect of life is death. So I left your mother. Get over it! There are so many things in the world, Tom, that a man is supposed to be. And it's not held back.
She was your wife!
And your victim. Nobody takes anything from me. I give it! I gave you responsibility, and you chose freedom. Family or not, one less whelp, his whore mother, and sickly sister in the world matter to me not at all. You can't wish away your problems anymore, boy. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna set things right. For them.
Always the romantic. Our Tommy, the good, the white, never faltering in his belief that good will triumph. All right, boy, prove yourself. In chest point moves first. We're all waiting on you. I told you he'd never... What are you waiting for?
Fuck this, let's move!
Come on!
Come on, Dominic! Come on!
Come on! Shit. Follow me!
Who is this guy, boss?
Shut up or you'll be following Caparzo and Ribisi!
How you doing, Dominic?
Where are you, you son of a bitch?
Boss, he's bleeding pretty bad. Where's Anthony with the car?
You're not going anywhere.
I'm not gonna lose my brother over one of your personal vendettas.
You're gonna do as I tell you. Because if you don't, your brother will die anyway. This pup dies today!
So what do we do?
Head over to that barn. Wait for him to move first.
On your feet, Dom.
You chicken stuff. Boss? It's too late for you to develop a conscience now. You know we're both going to hell anyway, so shut up and do your job. We could be something, you and I, Tom. So, this is how the great Tommy Wingfield deals with his own father.
I'll never call you my father.